Good morning. Today we have Courtney Schauder here joining us from United Healthcare's health engagement strategist and dietitian. So, Courtney, thank you for being here today.
Yes, thanks for having me.
I'm excited as the holidays are underway. We're going to be talking about emotional well-being tips, and Courtney has quite a bit. Courtney, what do you have for us? How do we prepare for the holidays?
The truth is that the holidays can be a stressful season, and it's easy to cope with that stress by avoiding self-care practices. But it's really important to really focus on some of these important well-being tips that we have to offer today.
Okay, and let's talk about some of those tips. How do we care for ourselves emotionally? We are caring for ourselves physically and trying to work out and eat healthier, but we sometimes neglect that emotional component and we just kind of thrust ourselves towards the holidays. What are certain tips you have for us to prepare ourselves emotionally as we go through it?
Right. There's so many different things you can do. Really thinking about your values and what's important to your family, what's important and fills you with joy this holiday season. So that could be things like prioritizing family time. You could think about volunteering at a local nonprofit and even just performing random acts of kindness. But it's just really important to take a moment every day and just try to build that gratitude mindset and just, think about what's going to help you feel your best this holiday season.
I think that's a good thing. I love using the word gratitude. I think sometimes it's so overwhelming when you're thinking about buying gifts for people and, maybe being in a big, large settings or with family members you may not get along with. And so having small moments of gratitude, it really is a game changer for people.
Absolutely, yes. That gratitude can also transition even into, thinking about physical health. So, thinking about how movement makes you feel, and also thinking about your food choices and kind of making sure that those are on the right track for you. And that could really go back to just having balance and moderation with your choices and enjoying the holiday season, but staying focused on the reason for the season.
I love that. And so I want to talk about that component as well. Just getting out there, getting a little workout, maybe moving your body. How does that play into our emotional well-being during the holiday season?
Absolutely. Going for a walk in nature, that can really reconnect you and take a moment away from some of maybe that holiday shopping stress or those thoughts about finding the perfect gift for someone, or even just taking a holiday walk to take in the celebratory lights that might be around your neighborhood. All of those can kind of reconnect you and just kind of move away from the stress of the season.
All right. And so lastly, I want to talk about setting boundaries, protecting your emotional well-being, your families. What's your insight on that? What is your advice for people that are trying to set boundaries maybe and just don't know how to or are trying to navigate these, sticky circumstances?
Yeah, absolutely. Setting boundaries are a positive thing. They are going to create that net of safety to make sure that you have a great experience in whatever you might be doing this holiday season. So that really just goes back to thoughtful communication and being open and honest, and just kind of having support around you, having support from family, friends, and whoever is going to fill you with joy around this season.
All right. And so Courtney has some really great tips, really prioritizing your emotional well-being. To find out more about those tips, head on over to our website, 41nbc.com. Courtney, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.